Hello, creatives! Do you know why to use high contrast, grayscale, or a lot of other accessibility options that people just throw in your face? If you don't worry, because on this video, we gotta play, we gotta interact on Adobe XD, and we gotta learn why are these options needed, why people use these things, right? So if you wanna know more, keep with me, but before we go to the computer, I must say that I am MAIANE designer, and this video is part of the UI Accessibility Kit series that I have been making with the support of the Adobe Creative Residency Community Fund sponsorship. So if you want to know more about the fund, check the description. And if you want to know more about right contrast, grayscale, and all this cool stuff, let's go to the computer. And here I am on my computer, and today we gotta play with some interactions because it's awesome to learn why we are playing with it. So let's go to Adobe XD because there I gotta show you everything you need to know. Because this is a screen I have created as part of the UI Accessibility Kit I've been developing, and a cool thing about it is that it has this tool tag here, and you can play with it. When you tap, it will show a lot of cool options that will improve the accessibility on your website. Of course, this is just a prototype, but these are some ideas of things you can provide to your users in order to allow them to choose whatever they want, how they want to use your website. And for example, this is the first option, high contrast. What it does, it inverts the colors. And this is pretty good because it increases the contrast between the backgrounds, the images, and this can be really useful for someone who have a hard time reading. For example, an older person or someone with low vision. So this is a cool option that you can provide to your users. And let's go check the other options. Grayscale. It turns your website into grayscale. And why is that important? Why would someone want this feature, right? And it has two benefits. First one is for designers, and second one for the users. The first one is that designers must write their websites in grayscale, because this way will ensure that your website will be accessible for everyone who is colorblind. And second benefit is from the users. There are some users who have some cognitive issues like anxiety and ADHD, and for this person, sometimes it's better if they have less information. And when they remove the color, the screen just seems better for them. So this is why it's important for you to provide the grayscale options to your users. And the other option is light and dark mode. For example, if you turn on the dark mode, it will seem just like the high contrast, but in a way that the images are designed to use this dark mode. So this is a cool option either. And of course, it's cool to give more options. For example, you can wonder, oh, should I provide high contrast and dark mode? The more offers you offer to your user, the best. So if you can provide both, why not, right? And let's see the other option that we have here, animations. In this website, in this prototype, I have left the animations off by default. So maybe you can turn on the animations, why not? Let's check how it seems. Oh, this is cool, right? Of course, that's in a real website. It could maintain the dark mode and still animate, but this is just a prototype. So this is why it's changing every time I choose another option. It ignores the other one. And this is really cool. Maybe you can have an animated website and not by default, and someone can have this experience. It's up to you. The important things that you must provide for your user, the option. This is really important. And for example, another cool feature is the bold text, or allowing for the people to make it bigger or smaller or even smaller. We don't know why some user will want to use small text. I don't know really. But maybe the user needs it. Maybe a small text will fit a smaller screen, or maybe when they use the cell phone, they feel just too close to the screen, they want the text smaller. or maybe they want the text bigger because they have low vision. It doesn't matter for us why the people gotta use it. But the most important thing is that we must provide options for people, because this way our users, they will have the ability to use our websites the way they want. In this way, it will be much more accessible for everyone. So for today, this is it. I hope you have liked, you have enjoyed this interaction and plaything. Hope you leave your comments. If you want to know more, keep along, because I have been sharing this entire write-kit process, and this is awesome, and I hope you are liking it. If you can follow along in Instagram, and you can watch the other videos. So keep with me, because it's really important to talk about accessibility. And of course, if you are liking our videos, if you like accessibility, if you want more tips about Photoshop, Adobe XD, accessibility, and so on, leave your comments, subscribe, and let's go. Thank you.